Oh, we're opposing Bill 470, and that's to privatize our all library groundskeeping employees, which is part of our UPW members. So we need to stop it now because libraries come under DOE. What next? The custodians?
Hi, my name is Creighton Chan. I'm here to represent the custodians for the Department of Education library staff.
What are we doing?
We're opposing Bill 470.
They want to pass a bill that's going to cost people their jobs. And it's not just a matter of costing them their jobs, it's a matter of breaking a promise. It's a matter of abrogating their rights and their responsibilities. The people that are working for them decided to work for them and kept their jobs and stayed at those jobs because they realized that they were going to have a particular benefit package. And if they privatized, then that benefit package is going to be taken away from them. And that breaks the promise that was made to these people when they took these jobs.
Library.
I know this
from the
guy.
library.
We work at the libraries too.
Oh, shit. I never know what you guys. I thought somebody I don't know. Yeah. They used to work with me at Waimano.
Yeah, Leonie.
How's it?
Okay, and you?
Okay.
See, you still,
Hey, my last year. This is my last year.
you still look young yet.
Oh, you shut up. Never mind.
So you're going to introduce?
Mitch and
Ryan.
Ryan.
Hi, my name is Jesus Ragindin. I came over here to talk about the 14 library, the taking forum in the contract. I'm the crew leader for the 3 guys. So I don't know. The problem is I don't know why they're taking back the 14 library. We no more complaining. Nothing. We're taking care of the Salt Lake Library, AIA Library, Bishard, Plant Quarantine, Planakila Health Center, Hopono, Makali Library, Aina Library, Hawaii Kai Library, Kaimoki Library, Diamond Head Health Center, Kailoa Library, Kanyoy Library, Kanyoy Civic Center, Windward Health Center, Mililani Library, Waiawa Infant Care, Waiawa Library, Waiawa Week Center, Waiawa Civic Center, Waianae Library, Kapuli Library, Waipao Library, Waipao Civic Center, Leeward Health Center, First City Library, DOH Laboratories, 27 sites. We've been taking care. Poor guys.
Committee on Education with 2 measures. First, House Bill 470 related to public libraries.
Hi, good afternoon, gentlemen. Ma'am. Hi. I work for the Department of
Can you
Accounting.
give us your name, please?
Oh, my name is Matthew Fitzsimmons.
Thank you, Matthew.
Sorry, I'm a heavy truck driver for the Department of Accounting and General Services. And I come here today to speak out for the gentlemen of our grounds crew. Just to make it quick, we have the grounds crew of 4 men takes care of all 14 libraries. And this is pertaining, well, what I hear is pertaining to AIA Library, the new public AIA Library. These 4 men, they have over 20-something sites they take care of within a 3-week period. And these men did not get a chance to work at the AIA Library yet. And for that reason, I don't know why. But then I asked that you folks just give them a chance, and I'm sure that they can help you folks out a lot. And on the left side, I have the supervisor for that 4-man crew. We want to speak to. We want to give his testimony to you folks. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Jesus Ragindin. We are 4 guys take care of the public libraries. We have 27 sites. So the 14 library, we're taking care of that. So far, we no more problem for all these library. So I heard these, they're gonna privatize, or they're gonna take these 14 libraries. I don't know why. Because we no more problem for these libraries, the 14 libraries, you know. It's not like you take them the libraries, 14 libraries, just like that. No more problem. I don't know why. Because I heard this guy, the problem is the IEA library, the new one. You know, just like I said, if they're gonna give us tomorrow, we're gonna give them service. If we're gonna give us more library, I can take them. We're gonna give them service for that. They're gonna give us tomorrow, we can do them. No problem to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. Anyone else here wishing to testify? Please come forward.
Thank you, Senators. Kevin Fonseca, Chief Shop Steward, bargaining at NOCCC. I wish to address, I would like to relate a story. I was in a meeting with Governor Lingo before she became governor, and in that meeting she was discussing how privatization would not affect the jobs of the people who work in corrections. And the question that I had for her is, how do we prevent abrogating the responsibilities that we had to those inmates that were then moved to the mainland? That irked her some, but we can recognize now from the news and from the stories that that decision didn't quite work out the way that it was supposed to. Just because we can privatize, just because we can do something, doesn't necessarily mean that we should do it. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
My name is Leonie Rodriguez, and I work at DOE. I do physical therapy assistant to our special needs children. I've been in the system for 43 years. And if you did see my email, the history of privatizing, which started at Maui with the landfill. And over the years till today, in 2000, they overtook my department at DOE, all our outsource of speech therapists, OT therapists, and physical therapists. The ground is getting real soft because watching them, they're ready to just throw the towel in because the amount of work and the amount of people, they're just overrun. Now with our these guys make money, chicken feed money. If anything that we need to save, I don't see an impact by moving these custodians or ground crews somewhere else, or just take their jobs away. I noticed that it was mentioned that all the libraries, and is that true? The ground crew, all the libraries will be privatized?
I don't know where you're hearing that. Just can you stick to the testimony about this particular?
Yeah. So anyway, the bottom line is that we UPW workers, we do bend over. We went through so many things that over through the years. We had downsized, 2 weeks pay lag. We have gone back over to help with the state, no money, every time no money. 5 years of no pay increase. So we're feeling like we've been abandoned by the state and just giving our jobs away. That's where
I'm sorry, thank Senators. Questions?
Libraries are not here. I was wondering if anybody...
No, I'm very disturbed about
in support of this. If anybody was in support of it, I
yeah.
had a few questions, but let's see.
No, you know what?
What about DAGs?
We have DAGs. Rod, can you please come forward?
I'm sorry.
Good afternoon. Rod Becker.
Aloha. What is the the justification or the reason for this? Is it addressing IA library, or what's the background and the need for this?
So I haven't been informed directly, but I understand the library system would like better services than DAGS has the resources to provide. That's all I know.
That's it? So there's a chance then that this could unravel and go to all the libraries, or is it just trying to solve one problem?
So the bill would allow libraries to retain private contractors. DAGS, I would not support the displacement of our current employees. So I haven't been informed of reasons why our staff would not be involved. So maybe it's the intent of libraries to supplement what we're doing, but we'd have to ask the
libraries are the guys driving it. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Chair.
Senator Kahele.
So do we have a staffing shortage at our state public libraries?
Sorry, so that's another question for the state library system. I can tell you for DAGS, in the last Great Recession, the groundskeeping staff was cut to less than half of what it was. So our ability to service everyone that wants our services is greatly reduced. And the department has requested resources to build itself back up, but we haven't been able to get them.
But this, as the bill is currently written, would apply. It would be broad. It would not just be for IA.
Right.
For all public library properties.
State libraries. Yes. It's not a DAGS bill.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, Chair.
Rod, in the testimony submitted by the Office of the State Librarian, one of the reasons they haven't supported the bill is because DAGS has had staffing and funding restrictions in the past years, and DAGS has admitted to not being able to meet their groundskeeping needs. Is this the case? Said you don't know?
I'm not intimately aware, but I've heard...
You didn't bring anybody with you who would be intimately aware? Please identify yourself.
Shimomura, and the DAGS Central Services Administrator. For this question, I've been in my position since October. I haven't heard of any complaints. Though with the staffing that we have, as was mentioned before, we only have 4 groundskeepers that basically take care of the outlying areas, and we have a separate crew that takes care of the civic center. So with the 4 groundskeepers that we have taking care of the outline, they're only able to hit each facility, and it's not just libraries, but we have other facilities that they take care of also.
How many facilities?
About 25 facilities. So they're only able to hit these facilities about once a month. And so the libraries probably would like to have a little bit more service.
Are we talking about lawn mowing, custodial, what?
This is strictly grounds, so they do lawn mowing, hedge trimming, we do also tree trimming.
So why would the agencies need it for more than once a month? I mean, I do my own yard work. Sometimes it goes 6 weeks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think once a month is better than nothing.
Has DAGS done a study at all on, or even looked at the cost savings if you were to privatize those services? What that would save the state? What benefit we would get out of it? What would privatization do that our current employees that handle these services aren't able to do?
I haven't done that yet.
Thanks, Chair.
Senator Reviere, question. In the testimony of Jesus, the supervisor, he said no one even asked their crew to go out and service this library. Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am. The new library, the IA.
Whose responsibility is that to send the crews out to the new library?
Well, since this is a new library and has recently been built, and the contractor that installed the initial dams, they were responsible to take care of it for a certain period of time until everything got established. I haven't heard anything, so I'll have to go back and check with our staff on when it will be turned over to us to take over.
Are you saying it's not been turned over?
I'm not sure. I'll have to go check.
I'm really disappointed in the lack of information that you guys bring to the table, Rob. Okay, further questions? Okay, we're going into recess again.
So the libraries did provide testimony.
Thank you. Chair has conferred with the members, and there is not enough support to pass House Bill 470, so it will be deferred indefinitely.
I thought we had to go another committee, and I was panicking. Good, somebody give me that. Oh, I was so scared. I would have purse.
It's like a gray purse that has black handles.
Yeah, because we'll meet you guys down the road.
That is good. That is
I support the opposition of this bill 470. It's privatizing the library grounds. So 14 libraries and 4 guys took care of that. No complaints all these years. They done an awesome job, man. Gotta give them credit. Really good. But when they don't realize what the privatization does, it costs more. 14 positions if they privatize. Every library gonna have their own groundskeeper, and they're gonna take care of that. But they don't realize that. When they do privatization, they don't just pay for cutting grass. They charge extra. Cut the hedges, cut the tree, right? They do all of that, fertilizing, water. They charge all of that, fix the sprinkler. I don't know how much more they can save.
It was awesome. First time being at the state capitol in, what do you call this? Testifying. And pretty interesting. A little bit rattling though, but I'm glad they reviewed the bill, so aloha.